Killer Instinct is one of the best fighting games I've ever played, and honestly, this actually is in the top 2 next to Street Fighter Third Strike. Now, let me just get straight to the point. Why do I even love this game, and what is it that I want to gush about it? Well, for example, it doesn't screw you over when you're trying to play events like EVO or some other random local, because let me give you my personal perspective of EVO of last year. I was playing Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 for last year, and I also competed for KI. Long story short, I ended up getting myself struggling with those 2 games, but for some reason with this game, I did pretty well, and I got 13th place in EVO. Now, to me, that's pretty big because, yeah, I didn't win, but mind you, let me give you another reason why that's a big accomplishment for me. One, I have not been practicing this game for months, or rather maybe for like even more than that, like almost a whole year. But I still have the fundamentals, and I still know how these things work. And yes, while they did nerf my boy unjustifiably, and I want to say even Fulgore for whatever strange reason got nerfed, I mean, I'm already going to start pointing fingers, but at this point, it's already done, so... But yeah, I fought a lot of people at EVO last year with KI, and I was not aware of, like, okay, who the heck is crazier? I mean, you Hasako mains have discovered new tech while I was gone, because I did not knew that you can freaking just, like, counter my shadow counter. Like, I was not expecting that at all. But it did give me something to say, wow, at least, like, it's clear that even to this very day, people are still discovering of what makes KI fun. And I'm glad that at least it's still going around with it too, so that's pretty neat. So, why do I think this is better than compared to most games right now? Because here's another thing that I love about KI back in EVO last year. The other 2 games screwed me over because every time I try to do, in this case with Street Fighter 6, I try to do my combo and then it needed to do a drive rush. For whatever strange reason, I get stuck staying still, like it doesn't respond. And I apparently noticed this because it's not just at EVO, it also happened to a local event that I went to because they had like a $500 pot prize money. I just got in just because I'm just there for the experience, so I didn't really put anything down, so that was neat. But I had one setup that actually screwed me over, and I'm like, really? So it's not just at EVO, it's actually at some areas where it really depends on the setup. So yeah, Killer Instinct literally never gave me this problem. In fact, the one that I did for EVO, that is not the first time I've ever done that before. I did this a long time ago, back when they had a tournament for the KI Ultra Tour years ago that was held at the Microsoft Store. Remember when Mixer was a thing, and that, you know, back then, you know, Mixer, that was like their streaming platform that they wanted to use that could compete with Twitch years ago? Yeah, that was also a thing that they have. Of course, I was able to recover a couple of clips that I was able to find in the, you know, the back recesses of like my, well, history, because I asked a couple of friends to, not only are you seeing the resurgence of certain groups, I'll actually talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, I found some clips that you'll see at the very end of this video that how, you know, how my experience was. And yeah, for that one, I got 8th place, and mind you, I was still using Rash, and I really was like decimating everybody until I got eliminated and got top 8. But I was having fun with that. I fought a guy who really liked Rash as I did. I met Rico Suave years ago. Didn't really like got to know him well, but there was just some cool peeps back then. I mean, mind you, this was years ago, so I don't know what happened to the rest of the people that competed in that tournament years ago. But I had fun. I really had fun. And I honestly think that version of KI was better than whatever the hell this one is, because again, I am biased, but I'm not going to care about it. I just think Rash being nerfed and Fulgore being nerfed and a couple of other changes is like, okay. I just feel like this should have just been left the way it is. But again, that's just my own personal bias. So, hashtag rebuff Rash. Okay, but yeah, I actually just think that KI is a really fun game, and over time, I just felt like it was one of my better fighting games I've ever got to really enjoy. And to answer a couple of questions that people might ask me in the future, or if I ever do decide to make content for this game ever again, I'll say this. Shockbrawler, how did you ever play Rash so well? Simple. I played the video games that he's from the original NES Battletoads to Battletoads Double Dragon, and of course the Battle Maniacs and Super Nintendo, and the Battletoads Arcade that is on Rare Replay. So yes, I played even I'm gonna call it this one, the Teen Titans Go looking one that they released not too long ago. I'll be straightforward with that one as well. I do not like that Battletoads. I felt like they basically made Rash into a version of Robin from that, in that perspective. It's like they made Rash straight up very much like kind of dumb, and then Zitz like has like so little confidence about his self-esteem or something, and then there was like Pimple who is trying to control his rage and all of that stuff, and I mean, I could see that they were trying to give some kind of characterization for these three, but I just liked it when they were just straight up three dudes just ready to take on the Dark Queen's armada and just straight up save the galaxy. I felt like all of those things, at least to my personal perspective of things, is not necessary, but that's just me. But yeah, I also tend to have a very interesting vibe when it comes to beat-em-up characters, because Cody and, surprisingly, this character are both beat-em-up characters. I do like Terry Bogard, but technically he's a fighting game character, so Cody and Rash are basically the two characters that I can tell you, oh yeah, these are like literally my favorite characters, because not only are they unique to play as, but they come from beat-em-up games. And you can clearly tell that I play as if I'm basically playing a beat 'em up in this particular perspective of things. I feel like I've been saying that a little bit too much. I should probably figure out how to say that much better. But anyway, Killer Instinct truly gave me a lot of wonderful memories. And as I mentioned, I used to have a team, or rather, I actually had a team years ago where we ended up like really getting into the nitty-gritty of Killer Instinct. I basically joined up with them time to time, and it was until season 3 we started getting more serious about like, hey, maybe we should start really, getting good at this game. We really want to really be good at it. I had a friend who loves Glaciers, loves Maya, then the other one liked Cinder and Orchid and Riptor. I got a bro who literally loved using Kilgore, Fulgore, Tusk, and all of that. But we agreed that if we were dealing with trolls or something, especially like in exhibition matches and all of that, we needed the Battletoad. Like, I gave literally my team exactly how to play this character. I gave them like a regimen, and lo and behold, they were actually able to pull that off. We also color-coded ourselves to be like, okay, so I'm the green one, one of them is the purple, pink one of them is the blue one of them is the red and brown one. And mind you, I had my guy in the red fought literally I don't know what his name was, or I completely forgot what the heck it was, but he fought a guy that had like so many stars and ended up like winning the whole thing, like the whole set. And this is when we knew that Rash was such a very good character. We ended up like taking that replay, studied like every single thing what my friend was doing, and we literally made Rash the anti-troll thing. And mind you, back then with Xbox, you get voice messages that will either be like, yo, dudes, you got some pretty cool stuff. And look, it's Xbox Live. Do I really need to tell you what kind of messages you often get when people get upset and rage quit and everything? You can probably imagine why. So yeah, that is why I love about Killer Instinct, and boy howdy am I gonna miss it.
Oh, Rash, cashing out huge.
That Roadster came so late. That thing was so late.
Wow, the Roadster's so cheap. The big thing, you can do the Roadster and just cross them up. Wow, that's too good.
Going in, gets on the other side with the cross-up. Let's see what Rash can do. A nice combo breaker coming in from Nuri. It looks like he's gonna pop his instinct.
All right,
eating those projectiles. I really like that coming out of Rash, and he's going for the Ultra. Big punch to the face. What do you think of that first match?
Yeah, wow. Like I said, that was definitely fast and furious compared to the first 2 sets. Not a lot of projectile zoning, just straight going in. Mix-ups and ambiguous stuff everywhere.
Beautiful, awesome. They're gonna do a shadow and take almost about, looks like it took 30%. Another lockout. This is really bad right now.
This is huge.
He needs to get up. He needs to pop that instinct. There he goes. He pops it now.
Oh no, gets baited super hard. Gets the lockout, but he tried to go counter.
No, that combo breaker was Oh, I was going to say that combo breaker was his lifesaver, but it looks like his life wasn't saved.
Oh, man.